Hi YouTube, it's Brian James here on my path to Paphos. For those who haven't seen any of my videos before, I'm a dual national Irish cum Brit who moved to the beautiful island of Cyprus in 2025, in April 2025, living in Paphos. And today we're taking a trip from Paphos up to Troodos, up into the mountains. So I'll be taking you up there. At the minute we're just on the B6 road, which is taking us up. It's a windy little road, and there's been a lot of evidence of where they had the fires recently. There's been a lot of fires up in the open areas in Cyprus, some quite horrendous ones. And as we've been driving up, you've been able to see those. I'll just get Sue just to triple click the button, and you can show outside. So yeah, you can see the sight ahead. We're going higher and higher up into the Troodos hills here. So we left about half an hour ago from Paphos and headed out towards Limassol. Then we took the B6 up into the hills here. And there's some beautiful little places. We're in St. George at the moment. We're slowing down for the village. For those of you not familiar with Cyprus, by the way, every so often you find that there's a 30-kilometre sign like this one coming up here, and that shows that there's road humps, because wherever there's a pedestrian crossing, you get road humps just to slow you down. So we get some footage as of going up the hills. You'll be able to see as well some of the fantastic coloured flowers either side of the trees with the blooms on them. It really is a very, very pretty island. Whether you're at the coastline where most of the tourists see, or whether you come up into the hills to enjoy this, there are so many things to see up here. Now, I've been asked as well about what all these white tanks on the top of the houses are for, because it's something in the UK, in Ireland, we don't see at all. Well, they are water storage tanks. First of all, it makes gravity feed for the water, so it's like a cistern, so you've got a constant pressure at the taps. That's a theory, although it doesn't always work. But also, you've got the white tanks encourage the contents to be heated up, so that creates your hot water rather than an immersion heater. You've got the hot water tanks on the top, and they use natural sunlight, solar, to heat the water up. And I'll testify the fact that the water is red hot. Almost too hot to use at times. It's so efficient. And since I came out here in April, I haven't actually had to put the immersion heater on at all. It's all my hot water for showers, for baths, for all the kitchen, everything is all produced purely from solar, which is absolutely ideal. We've got a nice long street. You can see the hills in the distance there. And I've got my able camera person Sue beside me, who's holding the camera for me on this journey. So we'll do a few more shots as we go along, and I'll see you as we get towards Troodos. You look at the top left, just says a little red flag that shows you going.
It says it's recording on there.
Yeah. winery and distillery there. Like, they do whiskey and shit as well. Oh, that's a whiskey. Whiskey. So it looks as though we're going through Platras, which is a resort up here. Quite a busy little place, very narrow roads, but absolutely stunning the way that some of the houses are constructed. Sue's just been looking at some of the brickwork on the walls, which almost looks mosaic. It's a very much an uphill struggle but to get up here in this little car, but well worth it. The whole journey has been well worth it, really, because there's an awful lot to see. A lot of it very samey. You've got a lot of hills looking down over big drops, and we're still climbing. We're about 10 kilometers away from Troodos now, and this is quite a surprise. I don't know what you think, Sue, but I think it's quite a surprise up here, just how busy this little place is.
The restaurant's quite busy.
Yeah, the restaurants are quite busy, and there's lots of them. The Bank of Cyprus, yeah, this is a surprise for me because I've never been here before. I've heard of the place, but I was expecting a tiny little village. Well, this is something of a decent sized town, really, albeit with almost no road to speak of. Lots of really pretty tavernas. Lots of really interesting restaurants which look as if they'd be really good food. And the smell, oh, the smell of the tavernas is just wonderful. They're obviously cooking. But the roads have been something of a real interesting journey. Lots and lots of these hairpin type bends. Oh, this is a really, really tight one here. But a lot of really nice roads. A few motorcycles on, the bikes would have loved it around here because it's real motorcycling roads. If you do plan on getting a motorbike and coming here, do take it careful though, because it is a dangerous set of roads here. I haven't actually seen a great deal of the journey up. The others in the car have, but I've been so busy concentrating on the roads because they are, you can see how windy they are now. This is what the main roads were like. Anyway, I'll continue this when we get to Troodos. I'll see you in Troodos. RAF Troodos with the golf balls up there, just in the distance.
Thank you.
Well, I've just had a really nice tuna sandwich at the Ben Nevis Cafe, just here. It's a busy little place. There's lots of cars everywhere. I don't know if it's necessarily because the place is busy full stop, or because today is Cyprus Independence Day, 1st of October. And there's a lot of events go on throughout Cyprus for Independence Day. A lot of things going on. Anybody watching this from Cyprus, I hope you had a happy Independence Day too. So Troodos, lovely little place. Temperature drops considerably. We're sitting over 30 degrees down in Paphos. Here we're at 18 degrees. So just as you expect coming up somewhere like this, there is a considerable change in the temperature. I'm just going to put my phone and things back into the car. and I'll take a little wander, and I'll show you quickly around a little bit of Troodos. It's a great kids' playground there, just across the road, and nice to see. I'll just wander across, let you see over there, because there's some small shops and things. Nice park. There are loads of kiosks and things around here. If you're a walker, if you're into somebody who's into outdoor activities, Troodos is absolutely fantastic for you, because it really is a great place if you're walking. Lots of walks, lots of hills. And the thing that gets me about this place is just how wonderfully green it is. They get so little water here, so little water in Cyprus, so little rainfall, yet this area is so lush and green that it's surprising. You'd expect it to be rather brown and well, a little bit like this grass. You'd expect it to be more like that, a little bit sort of heat beaten, but it's not. The trees here are absolutely fabulous. You look into the hills. I'll just see if I can zoom you in a little bit more. I don't know if I can on this. Just let you see up into the hills, because it really is very, very lush and green. It's wonderful. Get us back on the normal zoom again. There's some nice kiosks across here. Now I've just found this place. I've got some done. Yes, yes. Ah, Polikala. Okay, Krista. I'm doing a video at the moment. I'm just saying about this. Are you okay for me to video? You say? I'm just saying about this. These are beautiful.
Try. Very nice.
Oh, I have tried, but I will take a little bit of this, Charisto.
Baileys with pistachio.
This is pistachio. This is. I'll put it in front of the camera. This is beautiful. What's the name of your shop?
Aphrodite's Secret.
Aphrodite's Secret in Troodos. If you come across here, there's this. There's also a melon one and a hazelnut one. I've tried this pistachio, and this is my favourite, because we've taken this back to the UK in the past. I live here now, so.
Very nice.
It's beautiful. When I lived in the UK, I've been living here 6 months. When I lived in the UK, we used to take this back.
Okay.
And but now I live here, I can have it. It's great. So, Evcharisto. Trouble is, I want the last little bit out. Evcharisto. How much is? 15 euros. So for 50, I'll zoom in on the bottles, because these are absolutely beautiful. I'm not a great drinker. I don't like really strong things, but these are really nice liqueur.
With crushed ice.
With crushed ice. That's an idea.
Ice, yes.
I'll try that.
Yes, very nice.
These are beautiful. So if you do come up to here, Aphrodite's Secret. Aphrodite's Secret. I'll just pull out and show this shop, because this is right on the edge of the park. This is you come in. This little area. But yes, if you do come along, there's a wonderful lady. I'm not getting you on camera at the moment, but there's a wonderful lady. Can I go inside? Oh, Nefkaristo. I'm just going to go inside and have a look then.
Yes.
This goes on. I have a YouTube channel, which about 3,800 subscribers. Oh. And it goes usually in the UK, Ireland, and Cyprus, because I live in Paphos now.
Yes, yes.
So there'll be a lot of people see this place. So if you do come up across here, hang on a sec. I'll get you back onto me. If you do come across here, come across and try this, because these are beautiful. I'm going to go and have a look at all the selection of nuts and things over there, because there's loads and loads of stuff over there. So I'll just swing you around again.
Thank you.
Evcharisto. Just having a look in this wonderful shop.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, yes. I'm just having a look around, doing a video on YouTube. Your colleagues just said I can come in and show them all the nuts in here. I'm not going to get you into the shot. But yeah, there's all sorts. I mean, as I say, the liqueurs we've tried down there. But there's cheese macadamia, there's smoked almonds, there's cheese cashew nuts. And, you know, look around here, you look down the selection, and there's bags that you can take. So if you are going back to the UK, you can have them bagged up ready so that you can get through the immigration and customs and things. But these are beautiful. Pomegranate almonds and honey almonds. They are beautiful. Oh, Eucharisto. Just take one. Oh, warm. Mmm. Very fresh. Eucharisto. Right, pomegranate almond. You're going to try that. That is gorgeous. As you come further down, there's all sorts down here. And as I say, if you take them back to the UK, you can buy them pre-sealed bags because that will get you through customs. You can't take loose stuff, but if it's sealed by the seller, then you can take it back in. And there are dried fruits down here as well. And the dried fruits here, and crystallized fruits, are stunning. And the thing is, it's so colourful too. Sorry, I'm chewing on this almond now. It really is rather special. So there's both dried fruits and crystallized fruits on here. And all sorts of mementos. So if you do come across here, Aphrodite's Secret in Troodos. The gentleman's moved that way, so I'll show you the back shelf while he's moved that way. But all those bottles up there, absolutely wonderful. Now I'm going to get back outside. Σας ευχαριστώ. Γεια σας. So let's get back out in the sunshine a bit. And we'll go back to the car. See you soon. Now, I did say about the pomegranate. Swing this around. I did say about the pomegranate almonds. But Sue's just come back and asked if there was any pomegranate cashews. Guess what? Pomegranate cashews, absolutely gorgeous. 200 grams for €5. So it's quite a big bag for €5. And absolutely stunning tasting. So yeah, we're going to leave Troodos now. So we've had a little look around the place. It's a smallish place, but as I say, if you're a walker or somebody into adventure activities, this is beautiful. The other thing as well is that there's an RAF station here, a radar base, which would have been the place if I'd ever got posted to the island, where I would have been probably posted to because it was my trade. Unfortunately, it was such a difficult place to get to. There's so many people wanting to come here that I never got the chance. But yes, Royal Air Force Troodos is just at the back, and yeah, finally nice to come here and see what the place is really like. Well, this is a Eurocomania viewpoint, just about 6 kilometres outside Platris on the way up to Troodos. And you can see for unbelievable distance the hills in the distance. I've zoomed in slightly here, and it's still a tiny view on that.
Yes.
You can see the sea in the distance. You can't from here, but you can actually see the sea in the distance from here. And it is absolutely stunning. As I say, you know, the thing is that it's just so lush and green. I don't know if you can see that very well on here. Very, very lush green foliage. And huge drop. Huge drop from here. This is a viewing point which overhangs slightly. Quite a popular place to be. And a quick scan around. Well, we're right in the middle of a valley at the moment, which has obviously been heavily fire damaged. Each of the trees around here have got numbers on to, I presume, check the growth level again. There's a couple of houses here which we're going past which have been razed to the ground. I don't know if you can see that at all. But poor people who've gone through this. There was word that some of the fires had been started deliberately, but even if they hadn't been started deliberately, if they had been started by lack of common sense, through negligence, then it's just as bad, because you can see along here that, Sue's holding the camera, you can see the trees are charred black. But the good thing is there's a lot of sign of life with new leaves coming through. You can see on some of the trees away that the brown charred leaves are at the bottom, but the new green leaves further up. This is Vuini. And yeah, you can actually, we've got the windows up, you can actually smell the burning smell still. Hangs in the air. So there'll be a lot of people who've lost properties, houses, livelihoods, farms, vineyards, incomes, which is a shame, because this is a beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful. See a house up there with the doors are all charred, charcoal charred. Uini Lodge. Yeah. If you do come across these places, especially in the summer up here, please be super careful. Watch out, don't leave bottles lying around. Bottles can act like magnifying glasses, and they can start fires very, very easily just by leaving litter, a bit of negligence on that. There's a house just in front there. Just to the left you can see that. These have obviously all been burnt. What a shame, what an absolute shame. Yeah. So, until the next time, thank you very much for joining me on my path to Paphos. Wherever you go on your path to, I hope it's successful, I hope you enjoy it. But on my path to Paphos is Brian James saying bye-bye. See you next time. Oh, before I go though, don't forget, please subscribe, like the video because it helps. And if you've been seeing any of the QR codes up in the corner, the one with the yellow glass is so that you can actually buy me a coffee or buy me a beer if you want to. And the other one is if you'd like to become a channel member, the one without the glass. And you can also do the same by looking at the link in the description below. But until next time, this is Brian James saying bye-bye, enjoy yourself, and I'm going to enjoy my path to Paphos as we drive back down there from Troodos. Bye-bye.